Hmm, Okay. Hello. Good evening. Tonight will be a very short stream. Um, I am going to be playing, European Truck Simulator 2 tonight and discussing, some dreams I had and a bit of about social anxieties. Something I suffer from. Uh, but maybe my dreams will explain it better than I could saying anything. But we're gonna probably jump pretty much straight into Trucker Simulator, a Euro Trucker Simulator, and get going and start loading up the truck, moving some fuel like 2 towns over, and then we're gonna probably get off so I can save plenty of data for tomorrow evening's Halloween special. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the changing room. So just bear with me. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna go right into trucking. Okay, it's the Halloween event today. So we're gonna hop in. I'm already at my, where I need to be. Oop, oop, oop. Which my pedals aren't quite right. And my headlights aren't on. Hold on. Whoop! Woo! Hold on. Why ain't my high beams on? Or my, let's see, how do I do this again? I believe it's... Well, yeah, There we go. What I want, I believe... no, we don't want that. There we go. What I want is light adjustments. I want all that on. Maybe not so much the beacon, but we'll play with that later. Anyway. I got all that set up. I think I got the beacon set to a button. Okay, there's that button. And there's the beacon. Okay. Anyway, we should be ready to mine the spot to... No, or wait, what's that? Let's reverse. Okay. Okay. We're going to do cargo market, and we're going to be taking some oil from Hungary over to Romania. I haven't got to play in a while, so I'm a little rusty on my driving skill. So, tonight's topic is going to be about dreams and my social anxieties. And before I discuss my anxieties, I would like to tell you some weird dream I had last night. I thinking and talking about my dreams. They say dreams are a window to the subconscious, which it really is. I always do left and right. Why can't I tell them apart today? I want over this way. So last night I had a dream that I was for some reason at like a Christian school or Christian college cafeteria like place, and there was like, I don't want to, they weren't really nuns, they were more like just a lunch lady, really. I dreamt there was a lunch lady, and I walked up to a counter and I grabbed a small, prepackaged box of cereal. And I dreamt that I picked up the box of cereal and I was looking for milk. And a lunch lady walked up to me and said, "You can't be doing that." I'm like, "What?" Like, "You can't be doing that." What did I do? I'm like, "You can't come in here every day and grab the same bag of cereal and milk. We won't allow it." And I'm like, "What do you mean you won't?" It's like, "This is my first time here. I've never been to this place. Where am I?" And she's like, "That don't matter. You're in trouble. You done took the cereal and you can't have no milk." I'm like, "Well, you can't eat cereal without milk." And like, and then she started screaming at me, and I have dreams like that a lot for some reason. But then again, I actually dealt with stuff like that a lot in school, so I had my local public school was not a good place to be. Is this light out? I think is this a random traffic event? Huh. But yeah, I don't know why. I always have dreams like that. I just kinda, I'll just go to sleep and I'll be having a good night and good night's sleep, and it's like my dreams, my nightmares aren't average nightmares. My nightmares have evolved as most grown-ups' dreams probably do. It's like I've mastered like the dreams with the monsters. It's when you're dreaming about, like, say, a monster, it's simple. You just beat the damn thing up. You grab a chair and you slam it over the head or something, whatever object's nearby, you grab it, and whatever loose object, you grab it and chuck it at the monster. It's simple. Monster dreams ain't a problem anymore. Used to, when you're a kid, you have the dream of the thing chasing you up the stairs from the basement or down the hall to your bedroom or whatever, but it's like, as I've grown up, I've have my worst nightmare is like socially awkward situations where some random person starts yelling at me over some sort of misunderstanding, like I'm not the person you think I am, lady, or it's like, I've done this every day of my life. Why am I wrong today? And like, why are you yelling at me saying I'm doing everything wrong today when I've done this every day of my life? Things like that scare the absolute living daylights out of me. Get this tone. But yeah, I had a rough night. For some reason, I dreamt I was getting yelled at by a lunch lady for having cereal for lunch. Weirdest damn thing. My anxieties have been really high lately, and I think it's just because of my English homework. I don't know why, it just is. I just can't focus. I think it's because I have an important meeting next week. I have somewhat of an important meeting next week that I have to attend on, I've got one meeting done this week, and I got a second one, next week, to continue, going to the college I'm currently at, and so I gotta get things in line for the next semester. But, yeah, it's just, I don't know, my anxieties have been flaring up quite bad. Dreaming about random lunch ladies yelling at me and whatnot. It's ridiculous. Maybe I'm just getting too hot at night and my blood pressure's raising. I don't know. But it's just, I don't know, ever since I got out of school, my anxieties about dealing with anybody, really. It could even be a family member, just, I can't do it. Hell, good portion of the reason I have a vtuber model is because I don't like pictures of myself. I think it has to do with self-worth issues, maybe. I don't know. Probably. I mean, you can only be yelled at, so many times before you kind of start thinking start thinking that you're like the problem and whatnot. So I don't know. I'm working on it though. Oh no. Okay. We didn't hit it. We didn't ram it. We good. Do I have to hit a button? Am I not high enough? Far enough? There we go. Now we hit the button. But yeah, my social anxieties. I have dreams like that quite frequently because my social anxieties of just random people yelling at me for no reason. Is this the entrance we need, or is this the sleepy time? Is this sleepy time junction over here? Is this where we need, or do we have to do a weight check? Anyway, I don't know what's with my dreams like that. I'll just have a dream where I could be on good terms with somebody and just have a dream that they start yelling at me for random reasons. And I'm like, what in the world's going on? I'm like, Then my anxiety can trigger depression, and then then my depression gets my ADHD all out of whack. It's weird. And usually I find that it's almost always connected to what I eat. So I may have ate something funny last week. Or maybe just life's got me all worked up. I'll just be having a good month, and then one day I'll stick my foot in my mouth and I'll just be like, what did I do? There's like there's a meme of Roland Atkins, the guy who played Mr. Bean. He had a weird hat. He had a weird He had a funny powdered wig. And he's like, it's like, I am leaving today to travel to Nepal to continue my life living as a goat. It's just like, my life's over. I accidentally said something weird and they made a funny face in the middle of the conversation. It's strange. I enjoy this game, but I hate being in vehicles. I hate riding in vehicles, and I don't drive because I'm scared of it. But yet this game is strangely calming to me. Or at least it was after the first 50 hours. First 50 hours I kept getting back spasms because I kept clinching and jamming on the brake. I got anxieties. We passing. We passed the popo. The policia. I think that's how to pronounce it. I wonder if that's a universal thing over there, or if that changes with each language. Surely it has to change with each language. We keep thinking we've evolved so far because we got smartphones and televisions in the last 100 years, but I'm starting to realize socially we haven't evolved any in the last hell, probably 2,000 years. Or at least in a political level. Politicians, the way politicians run everything, it hasn't changed much at all in over, what is it, 1,400 years? I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head of random things. But once I get this delivery done, I gotta get back on my English homework. That way I'll have plenty of time tomorrow. I got to do some things for... I gotta do something for my child's Halloween, and then later in the evening I want to do the Halloween special. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to cut this guy off a little. Okay, now we gotta start braking. Oh god! Oh god! Didn't realize it did that. Okay. What's the speed limit? 40? Okay, we can... There we go. Yep, I got multiple Halloween events that I gotta take care of. No! Why you stop? No, damn it. Kicked it into neutral. Little sip of coffee. I don't know if I needed to stop there for gas or not. Hopefully I can make it to the next one. There we go. I hope I'm in Romania already, because I don't know how much time I'm going to have. I may have to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Usually I get to sleep until 6:30. May have to get going sooner than I want to, but this is fun. Are we gonna get kicked back down because we're entering a town, or hold on, I got a tone. Yeah, and that. Hoping I have good dreams tonight. Last night was weird. And what's even weirder than last night's dream about the lunch lady yelling at me? I had a dream the other day. I was at my local coffee shop, and I was getting ready to leave, but for some reason there was bees in between my toes. And they just kept buzzing away like they were looking at a flower and they wanted to smell it. For some reason the bees really interested in my toes, and I couldn't figure out why, and they wouldn't get off me. And I'm like, why don't I have shoes on? It was just such a weird dream. They're just got bees in between the cracks of each of my toes. And then I went to Walmart later that day to get some groceries, and I noticed they had a new type of Coke, a new flavor of Coke, if anyone's noticed it. That new dream flavored Coke. What is dream flavored, I wonder to myself? Will it taste like toe jam and beeswax? Because that's my dreams. I don't think that's what they imagined. But it's what I'm imagining. It must taste like what were those jelly beans in Harry Potter? Bolton boppin' beans? I don't know. I can't remember what the jelly beans were in Harry Potter. But those things were like earwax and all sorts of weird flavors. So I can only imagine. I can only imagine what dream flavor could taste like. I could be right. It could taste like toe jam and beeswax. I may have a very fine understanding or some sort of mental communication with the creator of the flavor that goes beyond all understanding. Or maybe they just tried to make us taste like sparkles and unicorns. I don't know. Tomorrow we'll be delving in the paranormal, which I really don't believe in, but I think it would be fun. It's fun. I like my scary stories. I like my creepypastas. I like my scary story green texts, which we're going to read a few of those. The highlight is going to be Ghost Puncher, which I had to censor a little bit of it so I don't say no swear words. We getting gas. And we're probably really close to the destination. We're gonna look at some AAs. You know, them alien, the green boys. We're gonna be looking at some green boys, some unsettling pictures. What else we got for tomorrow? Gonna have the some funny pictures. We're gonna have their memes. So I just gotta get some spooky, non-copyrighted music that I can play in the background at a low volume level. And I'm gonna have to test it beforehand to make sure we don't go over. Though I may have to push it back to 9, which I don't want to do because I like to be considerate of my neighbors and be done with these by 9 so they can go to sleep. My neighbors are all older people and I don't want to bother them. I'd like to do a 10 o'clock thing, middle of the night, but that'd be extremely rude. My living room tends to be a bit of an echo chamber, because that's where I record this. I'm surprised I get as good of audio quality as I do. If I were to record these in my office, I'd be right above my downstairs neighbor's bedroom. And I don't want to do that. Slamming on the brakes at 10 in the evening. I'd be hearing a broom in retaliation to that. I think we are getting very close to our destination. Let me check. Come on, mouse. Walk. In the bops. We are very close. Oh. Boy, it speeds up quite a bit here, doesn't it? We get to do pedal to the metal. Pandora. Oh, drop back down. Did it drop farther? But yeah, I'm excited about Halloween tomorrow. We've got all sorts of things I want to present. I even re-rendered my presentation room with the lights dimmed, and I got some lighting in there for my pumpkin that I drew. I was going to 3D model a pumpkin, but I didn't have time for that. I had to just do a trace and then some shading and coloring, shading, shadowing, and took only about 20-30 minutes to get the pumpkin drew. I'd have been 3D modeling for like 3 hours straight to get a jack-o'-lantern modeled, and then the lighting would take forever. The way I did it was probably the quickest and boldiest way I could do it, other than just flat out taking an image off of whatever and off of like a search engine and just plastering it on. But it's all set. Where is my tone? Is it up there? Okay. I think this is it. What? Ah. we went over there. Slowly taxi this thing in. Okay. Whew, how close did I get? Got a little too close to that for comfort. Oop, wrong way, wrong way. Of course, wrong way. Okay. How we look? I don't know how this thing unloads here unless they use the hose or something, but whatever. I don't understand trucks enough to understand that, so anyway, we're gonna just unload this. Excellent. Sweet. I wonder what's their current job offers. Do they do oil? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is nice. All the way to France. I mean, it's gonna check this area out, but what I like to do is like unlock all the roads down into a certain region. But I don't see. Okay, there's one. Diesel, 40,000 down to Turkey. That'll get me all the way down to Turkey. And then I'll be all. The only place I have not gotten to is through Spain into Portugal. And then once I get to Portugal, then I can fast travel to any country. So, yeah, then I'll be able to fast travel to any country. So, I'm actually going to take this, but I'm not going to do it. And we're going to log off right as I get to the side of the road and save the game. Actually, we ain't even going to save the game. I'll do that later while you guys aren't here, so. Let me just get this thing over to the road. Big sweeping tone. There we go. I'm just gonna park it here for a minute. Alright. The Halloween thing here is really nice. I like it. Got the jack-o'-lanterns and the scarecrow and a weird broken down windmill and all that. Whoop. Okay. Anyway, what I need to do, how do I do this? Yeah. Okay, we're going to change back into my usual outfit because I made a changing room for that. So, okay. Come on, where am I? You don't get to see me change my outfit no more. Okay. Okay. So, okay. I'm gonna show off the Halloween room really quick. I got the presentation room looking quite good at the moment. We're gonna be telling some stories around the campfire. I got my little pumpkin down there at the bottom. He's looking chill. I may just be a little big or whatever, but I guess it don't matter. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So we got this all set up. We're gonna have the campfire. I'm gonna tell some scary green text stories. I gotta find some spooky music to go on the background or some sort of ambiance. I gotta look it up tonight. Uh, when I take a break in between homework, because I got a lot of that today. Um, but yeah, this is gonna be the new presentation room for tomorrow, and just for tomorrow. See, I even get the lighting for the pumpkin glowing against the wall. It's nice. Um, Pumpkin sold separately. Um, but we're gonna go back to the lobby, and if anyone watches this, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope I'm not too much of a bother to listen to. Hopefully, uh, I don't know. My dreams get so weird. I think someone would want to hear them. I like hearing dreams. They're so interesting. Uh, but um, anyway, uh, I hope you enjoyed watching. Uh, um, we had a nice short stream. It was very quick, and I hope you have a good evening and goodbye.